Hi, I'm Dan Healing, business reporter for the Calgary Herald, and I'm here with Arden Dalik, managing partner for Western Canada for Global Governance Advisors. We've just completed our first ever survey of director compensation amongst the Calgary 100. Arden, what did the survey turn up as far as findings are concerned?
Well, as you mentioned, Dan, this is our first year, so I was excited to see how we would compare nationally and how we would look relative to the executives. Nationally, I was surprised because we ended up $10,000 lower on average for compensation for directors versus the national numbers. And on the executive, it was more like I expected it to be, with 6 out of the 10 companies in the top 10 directors were comparable to the top 10 executives. So they seem to pay very similarly.
And my understanding is that director pay, like executive pay, is going up generally. What sorts of things are we seeing there?
Well, we're seeing a real shift away from sort of that more guaranteed meeting fees, retainer, stock options, towards closer tie to shareholders. So more in share unit plans. It's really becoming a very dominant feature, and so they have more pay at risk than they would have in a traditional package.
Oh, okay. Now the directors are being paid a bit more. How are their responsibilities changing as their pay rises?
Well, it's, again, similar to executives. We're seeing such a shift in the corporate climate and in the business environment in general. So we have, shareholder activism, which we've heard lots about, the agriums, et cetera. Proxy advisory firms, all this scrutiny on how they do things, and so that has tremendously changed how they do, what their job looks like.
Okay, and directors are getting more money. Are they worth it? What do they bring to the table as far as looking after investor interests?
Well, do you really want the cheapest heart surgeon to do your heart surgery, or do you want the best? And so I look at it the same way with directors. We're investing; they're the economic engine of this community, and so we really want top talent there, and they're putting their reputations on the line, making these very strategic decisions. So yes, I absolutely think they're worth it.
Thank you. I'm Dan Healing with Arden Dalik. Thanks very much.